Good morning, good morning. You know how we do it. Let's give honor to the Most High for blessing us. All praise is due to the Most High for blessing us to wake up, to see another day, to be, do, and have. Be fruitful, do, multiply, and have dominion. And if you hear my voice right now, I ask him to cover you from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet and put a hedge of protection on you and your loved ones. Hey, you hear what you hear? This is Keith Fletcher, the blind truth. We're going to give it to you today. We're going to make it, I'm trying to do it quick. I got some people in the building. I got Anton Daniels from the Anton Daniels Show, the Millionaire Morning Show. I got Ericka Williams from Classic Time. And I got the Smart Money guy. We talking about money. We talking about how to get this money. We talking about how we're going to get our mind right to get our money right. I know all y'all on here is rich. All y'all doing well. Everybody got money. Nobody living paycheck to paycheck. Nobody got debt. Everybody living wonderful. You out there outside. Man, it costs to be outside. Every day you outside, you spending money. I don't care what you do. You go outside and gas, you spending money. So every day, if it's $100 a day, that's 31 days. That's $3,000, $3,100 just being outside. We ain't even count your bills. But you see them people outside, how they doing? You say, how they doing it? My mom used to say, how they getting their nails done? How they doing it? My mom used to say that all the time because she ain't have it. But how they doing it now? Paycheck to pay debt. What we gonna go over? We're gonna go over some things. We're gonna go over some scenarios. And I'm gonna bring some powerful people in to talk about it, and they're gonna get you there. They're gonna say, you know, I still go back to somebody saying, how you think your way is right. It's not my way. It's all about strategizing, what works for you. Just trying to show you a strategy, show you a game that you don't even know that's being played, that you're not even on the board to play it. I'm just showing you something that your own one person that you laying next to is the one playing you. Not no, oh, Donald Trump, not the government, not, it's your person next to you that you haven't sit down, or your kids that you love so much, your mother and father that didn't teach you, them the ones that you should be mad at. The school system, it's the ones that you should be saying, what? You not reading, you not seeking, you not trying to seek, and you should find. You been trying to go to a husband when God said, I'm trying to give you a land. And you sitting here sold all your land, your grandmother land, your people land for a few dollars. Your mama done worked hard, a few dollars. This who it's for. But hey, I'm learning more and more, but we're going to start off with some church stuff, some truth. We're going to get down in the truth. People coming in, anybody coming in, please hit the like, subscribe. It's my little crew, my little morning. I just want to help you open your eye. That's what my show is called, The Blind Truth on YouTube. We are blind to the truth. We don't want the truth. Your eyes are closed. You don't even know what the truth is anymore. You think you're supposed to be surviving every day, paying this outside spending, don't have a dime. And I'm telling you, no, that's not the way. That's not the way. But this is a person, let me tell you the people that I know I can't help. I'm learning. Let me see, can I get to them?
Mind, I don't care how much you try to encourage them. I don't care how much you try to motivate them. If they didn't take the initial steps to want to be motivated, to want to change, to want to be inspired, well, listen, whatever you said in their right ear will move straight out through their left ear. You cannot make an adult change if they don't want to change. I'm trying to help someone tonight. I'm trying to help you tonight. Okay? Now watch this now. Verse 21 of...
You can't change a grown person's mind. We're going to play that again. We're going to play a person that mind is not renewed, that don't want to change.
Something. If a person has an unrenewed mind, I don't care how much you try to encourage them. I don't care how much you try to motivate them. If they didn't take the initial steps to want to be motivated, to want to change, to want to be inspired, well, listen, whatever you said in their right ear will move straight out through their left ear. You cannot make an adult change if they don't want to change. I'm trying to help someone tonight. I'm trying to help you tonight. Okay? Now watch this now. Verse 21 of...
He's trying to help you tonight, trying to help you to show you a person that's mind is already set. They've been taught, especially older people, they've been taught a certain way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They are set in their ways. I get it. The reason I know it because I done tried to help people, I done tried to show people, I done tried to show my friends, I done tried to show my family. But when your mind is renewed, when your mind is ready, man, I want to thank my cousin Shonda that gave me an inspiration video this morning on the same page. We are trying to seek my family. We come together. I want to even my love, my cousins, that we are coming together, man. I want to thank y'all. I see y'all. We are growing as one. We are putting forth the effort. It's working. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lovely sight. That group economics is true. These things that we said is happening. Can't worry about the people that don't want to come. Can't worry about the people that mind is closed. Their mind is not ready. So that's what it's about. The ones that's ready, the ones that's going forward, hey, plant that seed, the fruit's going to bear. Because this system, I'm telling you, they just don't understand this system. They don't understand how money flows. Don't get mad at your ones, man. You can't bring everybody with you. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand how money works. Let me see, can I get another one? And now I'm going to bring Ericka. She getting the Scrooge McDuck. I don't know if y'all remember the Scrooge McDuck. He was one of the richest ducks, and he's going to explain to you how money works. I really don't think that we understand the system, this game, and how money works. And we're doing it the wrong way. We've been doing it the wrong way. And we continue to do it the wrong way. And somebody we so stiff-necked that we don't want to listen to nobody, man. We don't want to hear nobody. So let me let this play.
You know, y'all favorite person, everybody love to hate it.
Scrooge McDuck.
Stashed away.
Oh, no, lads. This is just petty cash. Moves in and out each day. If I sat on my money, I might just as well be stranded on a desert island for all the good to do. I couldn't eat it, couldn't wear it, couldn't use it. Woo, I can't bear it. Money should never stagnate, but like ocean currents, circulate. Like the ocean currents control the world's weather, you see, circulating money controls the economy. Money must keep moving to fulfill its obligation.
And if you squeeze it too tight, you'll stop its circulation.
That's how I became rich, making the little slices grow. Money shouldn't be idle and must be put to work, you know.
How about all that idle dough you got stashed away?
Oh, no, lads. This is just...
I just think, we used to have these type of commercials, cartoons on TV for the children. Now you got SpongeBob laughing all day, just being goofy. And I be like, my nephew puts that shit on, like, turn it off.
I told you that before. Money supposed to flow. Currency, it supposed to flow from one thing to dollar cost average. Like you say, people say, Keith, what make you think your way is right? This is not my way. This is not my way. I done said all these things on my show. This is not my way. The reason I'm saying it, I showed you because I did these things. They're not lying. It's not my way. I chose a system that works for me. I chose to say, hey, I want that. I choose to believe. I choose to become something, be, do, have. I choose to believe and trust the spiritual health, physical health, mental health, financial health, and then understand the relationship. All these things principles that I set forth. Then I started adding. Then I told you the transformation is an education. I started reading, adding information to me. I started having to sit down and look at my bank account and look at what's going out, what's coming in. But hey, that's me just talking. You know, again, that was Ericka had the show. Now we're gonna bring smart guy. Anton Daniels. He gonna come in, man. He gonna put it down. He gonna tell his part. You know.
You know, y'all favorite.
Let him talk about his.
That's what I'm saying.
Rich.
I'd rather be patient. I'd rather just build it out the mud. That way you get 100% ownership and you won't have to pay back anything. And this goes back to what I'm telling you guys about student loans. The faster that you pay it off, because so many people are more worried about the payment and the lifestyle than they are about whether or not they're giving the interest over to the bank. The more money you give to them long term is less money that you have to invest in yourself. That's why I tell people to stay down 10 years. Stay with your parents. Don't be so quick to move out the house. You'll be able to live the life that you want to live for the rest of your life if you make the short-term sacrifice, is what I'm saying. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's always better to play the long game.
Decades
It's
of sacrifice.
always going to be better to play the long game. Every time you play the short game, you're going to be 1 to 2 situations away from losing everything. Always. It don't seem like it at first. It seems like everybody is beating you. It's going to seem like everybody is outpacing you. Oh, man, look at what they bought. Look at that car that they driving on Instagram. Man, they came up with...
Again, the reason I use these situations, how I break it down, I lived this. I saw that. Everybody was winning. They was out there shining. They were taking trips. They had money. Well, I thought they had money. But they was out there doing it. They was buying the cars, doing it and all that. Outpaced me. But I said, hey, slow. Got with my wife, said, hey, this is what the plan, sit down, work our plan out. What bills we don't have to pay. We know how much it costs to be outside. We don't want to be out. You start sacrificing. We start becoming disciplined. We start having patience. Let everybody go ahead. Oh, y'all look good. Hey, that's the way you move. Never said nothing against it. Hey, but kept on doing our race. Marathon.
Fast. The fastest that they got it is the fast. I know people that are up to debt in their eyeballs. They can't breathe, but they got a chain. They got some diamonds. They got a couple chicks that they fooling with the bottles at the club. They living paycheck to paycheck, play to play. They robbing Peter to pay Paul. As soon as they get some money from here, they're using it over there.
And it be some people that you really, really, really believe that's winning. It look like they winning. They outside, they doing this. But they robbing Peter to pay Paul. Buy now, pay later, all over the place. Cash, borrow money for Cash App, Apple Pay. All this stuff you doing. But they outside. They look good. Short-term gains. Short-term wins. And you looking up.
It seems like people are beating me. They're not. They not. They clawing it up. They hate the fact that they're getting taxes taken out of their paycheck because they ain't got enough money to survive. There's people that make man, listen, you wouldn't believe the amount of people because of their student loan debt, because of their credit card debt, because of the way that they live in their lifestyle, the amount of people that are paycheck to paycheck that make $100, $120, $130, $140, $150, $200,000 a year. It's a lot. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of people. A lot of them. The tortoise, listen, the word of God, it gave you the blueprint for success financially. The race is not given to the swift.
That's in your Bible.
It's given to he who endureth to the end. Listen, my YouTube career should be the blueprint for what you're talking about with your life.
Real talk.
There's a lot of people that ran out there and they ran up a whole bunch of people. They went viral. They can't sustain a success. They went broke. I'd rather build it one brick at a time, one property at a time, one piece of portfolio at a time, one stock at a time. That's why I tell you all the dollar cost average.
Did he say dollar
one
cost
at a
average?
time.
Did he say that?
Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Your consistency, your ability to be able to maintain it. Pay off your motherfucking student loans.
Ooh.
I'm telling you right now, pay off your loans.
Serious.
Get rid of the credit card debt and stop using it. Pay off your student loans, pay off your Klarna, and stop giving money to the banks. You know why banks are so profitable? Because they have to lend the money. You know why they want to lend the money? Because you know why they have a credit system? Because they want to rate your ability to be able to pay them their money back with interest. They're not giving you nothing for free. It's with interest. It's all with interest. When you go and you take out your student loans, some of y'all are going to have children. Some of y'all are going to have children. And you're going to tell them, you're going to live vicariously through them, and you're going to live your dreams through them, and they're going to be the first ones to go to college. You know?
Oh, wait a minute. They see it, they hear it, touch it. They're going to be the first one to go to college. What are you going to say? What they going to do? Are they going to do, what they going to do? Are they going to do it the right way, or are they going to do a keep way? Or they going to do a way to help them? What are they going to do the wrong way? I don't know. Is keep way, your way? What way is that? Let's see what he say.
What they're going to do? Take out student loans. You know what they're going to vote? The same way that you did, because you were saddled with student loans and you was hoping for somebody to save you. Save yourself. You can save yourself. Stay home. Practice group economics. Have a roommate. Go and move back in with your parents. Go and move back. Go and reconcile that relationship. Y'all do it with men every day. I'm going to put this Stephen A. Smith conversation to tomorrow. You're doing it with men every day. You sleep with men that you don't like, and you talk to people that you normally wouldn't in order for you to have a place to live, in order for you to get...
I know why I don't get too many people hitting the like button and like what I'm saying, because it's hard to hear that stuff. It's hard to hear the truth. It's hard to deal with the truth. I know, man. It's like, man, I don't want to hear it, Keith. I just want to go outside and kick it. I want to get me a car, and I want to pay my car note. I don't care about no interest. I don't care about those things, man. Why are you bothering me with this? God is going to make a way. We're going to heaven. He sustains everything. But see, I have a question about what's that more abundantly? How is that abundantly living? Is you lying to yourself to make you feel good? And then, like you said, it ain't about you, it's about your children gonna go out that door just like you. Because you have no plan. The truth is you have no plan, no way. You don't want to listen to nobody. This is not my way. It's a way, the way to help you, the way to save you, the way you don't have to be a victim, the way to give you something, man. That's all it is. It's a way. Now we done told you all this, they done told you how money works, they done told you what an unrenewed mind is. Now we're gonna tell you how to get to that situation, how to get you out your situation. Smart man, a smart money guy gonna tell you some steps, you know what I'm saying? He gonna explain it to you his way. Some steps that help you.
Really hone in on this point. You need to have initially at least a couple of $1,000s for the small things that are going to come up. Make sure before you pay on your debt that you have at least a few $1,000s as you're getting ready to go towards getting more money saved up. You have a couple of $2,000 or $3,000 saved up, then attack the debt, pay down the debt, pay off the debt, get rid of the debt, and then hurry up to build up to this $20,000. Now listen, you can do them simultaneously. Let's not act like you have to do these things in the order that I'm saying. You could pay off your debt a little bit slower so that you could put more money towards this $20,000 goal of savings. You could say, you know what, I don't want to put all my money on debt right now. Okay, cool. Everybody's situation is different. I got to explain it like this, guys. The way I'm doing it may be different than the way somebody else does it. Maybe different, a little bit different the way you do it. Listen, there's few hard and fast rules when it comes to money. There's some absolutes, right? We know for a fact that you want to get rid of bad debt. We know for a fact that you want to build up an emergency fund. We know for a fact that you want to invest more money. Those are absolutes. But whether or not you stop all of your debt payoff to save up money, or you stop all of your savings to pay off your debt, that's really going to be up to you, your preference, your risk tolerance level, what you think is the best move for you. Listen, in my opinion, you need to have at least $2,000 or $3,000 laying around in case something crazy goes on. Then you need to pay off the debt. Then you need to finish up your goal up to $20,000. And do all this as soon as possible. Listen, everybody don't have debt. I totally get it, right? There's some people that are watching this video that don't have debt. And if that's you, you go right to plowing all your money towards $20,000 to make sure you get that emergency fund saved up. If it is you, get the debt out the way as soon as possible after you save up about $2,000 or $3,000. Get that debt out the way and then plow money towards your $20,000 savings goal, right? But the debt is a wealth killer. It's a destroyer. The bad debt is a destroyer of wealth. It's a destroyer. It's blocking you from doing everything you really want to do and accomplish with money. The debt just blocks you. It's just a big old barrier between you and financial freedom. So you want to get it out the way as soon as possible, right? Whether you use the avalanche method, the debt snowball method, totally your choice. I don't even care if you use the I ain't paying them fools no more money, they better quit calling me method. I don't care what method you use. Just get rid of the debt. Now, another piece of this strategy is to making sure you cut your monthly expenses down to the bare bones, right? To the bare bones. The more you cut your expenses, the more money you'll have to actually pay off the debt, or the more money you'll have to actually put towards your savings goal of $20,000. But you have to cut some expenses. You got to hurt. You got to have some pain. You got to sacrifice some things, right? When you don't have $20,000 saved up and you got a bunch of debt and things laying around, listen, you got to make some sacrifices. What are you willing to sacrifice? Ask yourself that question, right? What are you willing to put down to the side and say, I'm going to stop doing that for a while, or I'm going to cut that out altogether? You got to make some changes. You got to get ruthless with this change in your life. You got to get ruthless with this notion that every single dollar that you spend matters, right? You got to count the small stuff because the small stuff adds up. If that means you got to lower your rent and maybe move in with a friend, move in with a cousin, move back home with mom, whatever it takes, right? You may have to do it, right? Maybe cutting some subscriptions, maybe you change your insurance, right? Or you shop for better insurance, cheaper insurance, whatever it takes, you got to do something different, right? You got to actually put yourself out there on the limb a little bit and take a chance and make some changes so you can free up some cash. No changes should be off limits if you're trying to save up $20,000 fast, right? Get out of debt and save up $20,000 fast. Nothing should be off limits. All changes should be on the table and negotiable in your own mind, right? And it may be.
He said on changes. Earlier we started this show off an unrenewed mind. If your mind not ready, if you're not ready for change, none of this stuff means nothing. I know the ones that ain't listening to, they ain't made it through this video, don't believe. I understand. You know, you listen, you like to hear the like stuff, but if you ain't adding this or doing something about it, this is where you belong. Let me show you let me show the most people, right? The most people
go towards getting more money saved up. You have a couple of $2,000 or $3,000 saved up.
Let me show you what most people do. Hold on.
You know, y'all favorite person, everybody love to hate.
Ericka Williams.
Did you hear any headlines going, "You're so rich, you can't breathe"? Nobody said that. That's the idea. What if they were as enthusiastic about reporting prosperity as they were a temporary dip in the market?
How many? We won't all just randomly make that comment because the vast majority of us are not experiencing that. He is. There are a lot of people that are. And by the way, I don't discount or have a mean-spirited for people that do make money and are wealthy. They've done something right. Something's worked for them. Those that maybe have started a business and have become financially successful. Congratulations, I love it. But not everyone has that luxury. Someone's working for Tom, Dick, and Harry, a 9-to-5 job. They don't have an entrepreneur spirit. They don't go out and do things for themselves in that fashion. That's not the majority of us worker bees. That's not it.
Last 2 years, the market's up, dadgum, 80+% in 2 years. You've almost doubled your money. Did you hear any headlines?
Did you hear how this guy said, most of us aren't like that. We're worker bees. Now, what do you need to do as a worker bee? What is the number one thing a worker bee must do? Take a guess in the comments. Anybody in the comments, what is the number one thing a worker bee must do? If you're like Ericka, I don't like entrepreneurship. I don't like the thought of it. I like a safe, secure paycheck coming. This makes me nervous. What is one thing a worker bee must do? Somebody put it in the comments for me. Put it in the comments. Let me know so I can wrap it up. Somebody said work. Mine is almost back to pre-election levels, okay? Even when he says Dave Ramsey saying 80%, you know, on the up, like that seems weird, but you should be reading. You should be studying, even if it's not your 401k. Having a 401k saying, I'm just going to lay my money over there and somebody is magically going to make it double, triple. No, if you've been reading all this stuff about Tesla and all these different ETFs and just researching enough to say, man, there is a run on the money since 2020, right? Where can I adjust or put some cash over there? Where can I use stockpile account? M1 finance, E-Trade, these things to use fractional shares. They should have been able to put some money into this run, right? If they were so curious, and there's a thing called market curious. You can ask Donna Dave, but it's a word. It's basically how they're describing some people who are like, oh, look at the stock market doing what it does. At the end of the day, if you're just saying, I'm going to be a worker bee, you need to make the absolute most mess money you've ever made. You need to make so much money that there is spillover money. Now, this is where we say mind the gap or budget, right? You need to have so much spillover that you're able to invest or what? Pay off your house or pay off your car. But that's right, invest in assets. Somebody said be on time. That too. Produce for somebody else. Yes, if you are a great salesperson, you say, Ericka, I do not want to own my own business, but but I know how to make phone calls, I know how to do something. How can I make more money? Hey, if you can sell and make money for other people, baby, you'll always have a check.
Yes, sir.
You'll always have a check.
Yes, sir. If you can bring value, you will always have a check. But did you hear that man say what you can't do? So if you don't want to do an investment, you don't want to do real estate, you don't want to do those things, that means you're going to have a high income. That means you're going to have to budget some kind of way. That means you're going to have to get out of debt. If you don't want to put your money stuff, you can't get you going to the casino. You can't be buying liquor every day. You got to do something different then if you don't want to play the game. It's the way to play this game, but if you don't want to play the game, you don't want to get in this capital, if you don't want to get in this system, you're going to have to do something different. All these people, there's 3 people, they talking about they saying the same thing. It's not me what I'm saying. I'm saying it's for with me. I'm not saying this. We all saying this because it all works. And they coming on here telling this information, giving it to you for free. But we know why. Let me finish this up and get off it because I know you got to go. But we know why. I'm going to show you why. One more thing for a victim. The victim mentality. One more.
That's the way.
One more.
Oh, no.
About your 401k. Watch this. Then we're going to go. This is what y'all want.
Drinks, trying to learn the process and the food business thing, which is very difficult.
It's tough, but I'm proud of him. At his age to be doing what he's doing.
The 401k drop was tremendous. Is tremendous at this point in time, and that's where the savings was. That's our hurt right now.
We can't live our vision of our dream of retirement. That's the worst part.
What was your dream?
I dream up north, Leland area, and just live a nice, quiet life. And we can't do that.
Do you think you'll ever be able to retire? I don't see that day. Can no longer see that day. What's the hardest part?
Well, let's go ahead. Let's give it a buck. They're in the Chicago area. Let's keep it a buck. If they left their money, if they didn't cash out, and this is what a lot of people get angry with me online. I've been cussed out multiple times now. I'm like, if you left your money in your 401k in 2008, you made your money back and then some. It isn't a piggy bank. It's not a piggy bank. It's not something you keep pulling out. Oh, I see the stock market went down. I got to pull all my money out. Again, let's keep it a buck. A lot of these people who did these videos, this is an old video, 2008, they're fine. And let's be really honest, people thinking that they're going to go sit off in a cabin and do nothing for the next 20 years of their life, how are they going to have reoccurring income? This is something, I don't want to beat it over everybody's head, but I want to understand, like, the story that you've been told that you're going to put money into this magical account, I'm just going to sit it off to the side, and it's going to magically grow, and it's going to take care of me and the rest of my life when I retire. That's why they're so angry about Social Security. They're like, you got to give me my $2,000 a month. I paid into it my whole life. I want my money. And you're right. You should want your money. You paid into it. You should get your money. At the end of the day, it was never meant for a one thing. Like as people got older, right, they weren't meant to be worker bees. They were meant to be reading, educating themselves, studying. You know, the older black men I knew in my life had libraries in their house. You know what I'm saying? They had a room that was an office, and you didn't go in there. You didn't go in there. You minded your business, you played in the living room. And that's why when I have books in my house, my nephews are like, you read all these books? I'm like, oh, yep, I have. Because I don't want them to think that knowledge just comes from them going out every day, and every day I go hustle, and every day I go make a little bit of money. And if I'm not actively moving around, I don't actively have money. Okay? This is something I want you to understand. Like, every time you see these interviews with these people, oh, my 401k, it's like, it was never meant for you to sit back and do nothing with. It's an investment game. And so what a lot of people are learning is they just had the wrong game. Oh, man, I had the wrong game. Bingo. I think me and my babe spent $200 this weekend just on food. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, like, there's a
lot of people been playing the wrong game. I played the wrong game. That's what's it. A lot of people been playing the wrong game. And it hurt when you find out that you
We have a lot of people who are in shit. You know what's up.
Something. If a person have an unrenewed mind, I don't care how much you try to encourage them. I don't care how much you try to motivate them. If they didn't take the initial steps to want to be motivated, to want to change, to want to be inspired, well, listen, whatever you said in their right ear will move straight out through their left ear. You cannot make an adult change if they don't want to change. I'm trying to help someone tonight. I'm trying to help you tonight. Okay? Now watch this now.
That's it. That's it. You can't help nobody if they don't want to change. And I hope this thing is right. Hold on. Change. A lot of us don't want to change. A lot of us don't want to change. And that's okay. You're not, like y'all say, well, God haven't came to me, Keith. I'm not ready. Hey, that one is closing. You got to want to change, man. And I just gave you Ericka, Anton Daniels, Smart Money Guy. All them people change. And I'm telling you, change. It's levels to this, and we still, like you said, all of them say the same thing. Get you some money put up. Prepare yourself. Put a motor protection around you. And that's how we start, getting yourself out of debt, getting yourself out of student loan, getting all that out, trying to do all this extra stuff, being outside it costs. You have the money, you just choose to use it another way. And that person laying next to you is the person that's hurting you. It ain't the economy, it's the person you laying next to, or the person right there you looking in the mirror, or your children that you love so much, and your family that's taking, them the people that's hurting you. And they're lack of knowledge. And your mind is not ready to be renewed. To get understanding. That's it. That's it. And you keep playing this short-term game, pay them, move out, all this little short-term, and say you're going to hit them, you living through your kids, thinking your kids, how in the hell your kids going to do it when you can't do it? You ain't taught them nothing. You think they're going to just figure it out all of a sudden? They trying to survive like you. Matter of fact, they're going to keep coming from you, taking you. And I guess you get off on that. It make you feel like, it beat your chest, make you feel good, but you understand that how powerful, how important your money, how important their money is. And like you said, group economics, you come together as a group and start learning and understanding and teaching and seeing how things really work in this world, the game how the game really plays. Y'all looking at Dion, talking about, see, that's what crazy. I understand why I'm not. See, I'm a black man here talking some sense. I ain't doing no fooling. That's why I don't understand people hating on Dion. This man is out there taking care of his boys, putting his boys up. Man, I don't understand that. What the conversation is, this man is doing something well, have done it well for years, has been a father. All the other football players, Mannings and all of them, did their kids the same way. And we seen the football coaches that did. Now this man come on there, and y'all, LeBron, it's because it's a black face. And I ain't just talking about the white people doing it. We doing it, our own people doing it. The envy, the jealousy. We are cursed, man. We are. Something is wrong with us. We don't even know what's right now. But a woman can do all these things, show it, but we don't understand. A black man that we've been saying, black men need to step up. This man been stepping up, being there for his kids, setting them up, and we got something to say. Negative. That man has showed us the blueprint to follow. You don't want to follow. All we find is the worst part. See, did not tell you, look it up. That's what we be looking for. To show you because you want to have what you want. Then lie in front of your woman. See, look, babe, I told you wouldn't go do it. See, my way works. Being nothing, having nothing, being broke, just acting like. We got to do it like this. That's what's wrong. The women getting together. Girl, we outside. See, men ain't no, and all these other people playing family. They family. And we the fools that ain't. We the fools don't bleed, don't trust. All we want to do is things. You think playing tithes, somebody wants you playing tithes again, they ain't gonna get you in heaven. Again, the Most High promised Abraham a land. He was like a land, and you sitting up here, everybody buying land, doing stuff, and you wonder why you not working. Look at your whole family. Nobody. You playing the wrong game, and you have nerve to talk about somebody else. All the football, all the NFL did was had a great story for y'all. Y'all bought in to get out. Oh, look, he went down the field. That boy made $15 million in college, man. The man, daddy, he from a rich family. Pretty soon, you ain't gonna be no sad stories no more. These players gonna be coming from rich families that's playing football. You are not gonna be invited. Dion is at the beginning. See, don't look right now. He's setting a stage. This is the beginning of something big, and you miss it. Just like we always do. Late to the race, late to the party. We always reacting. We not acting, we react. See, Dion is acting. He already see it. And you can't stand it because you can't see it. You blind to the truth. But y'all have a good day, man. Thank y'all. If you want to get out your situation, man, go listen to that. They gave you some great information. But if your mind ain't right, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean anything. I done done it. I done helped people do it. I done had people change their life. And all they had to do was believe and change and start. They had to separate themselves from the people looking at other people and start saying it and putting their head down and start being serious about what they want. And you ain't serious. Because you outside all the time and you sitting there in debt and you outside out there eating and drinking and you in debt. You got a credit card, student loan debt, all this stuff. You sit up, you outside. You ain't trying to figure it out. You only live once. I'm saying 40-some people saying that stuff, man, don't have nothing. And what if you live to be 70, 75? Now you're going to have to put your kids on you. But I know, not you. But hey, y'all have a good one, man. Thank y'all for listening like always. Hit, share, about it. I'll be back tomorrow with a new one. We all about renewing our mind. It's a thinking. You got to change the way you think. Because the information out there, it's not the information. It's the way you thinking, man. The way you thinking, you overanalyzing, whatever, the courage, whatever it is. It's time to wake up. It's time to wear water. I'm telling you, you're not understanding. They're going to put us somewhere. You're going to be separated. We're going to be separated. I don't even know if I'm doing all the things I can, man, kid. At least I'm fighting. Winning little battles, losing battles. We looking for long term. It's long term. I tell my kids, long term. You put $6,000, you just leave it for 40 years. Man, I'm telling you what you're going to have, millions of dollars. Don't worry about what nobody else. We're going to do more, but don't worry. Play, steady race, long term play. Let them go out there shine with their tennis shoes and jewelry and all. Let them go out there with the car. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just wait. Play the long-term game. We ain't playing the short-term game. Y'all have a good one, man. Thank y'all. Please go look at it. Look at it. And I added Ericka and all of them to the thing. So check it out. Ericka, Smart Money Guy, Anton Daniels, all them links in there. Go check them out. You're really serious about getting ahead. That's it.